Welcome, welcome to our Thursday call. I just wanted to thank you all for taking a couple minutes to join. I know I have a lot of people jumping on tonight that are new to their franchise and quite a few people that are coaching a lot of new people, and then a couple people that are just taking a look at the product and the business to really get a feel for what it is and how it may fit into their life and their plans. So some of you may have seen what I'm going to start with, but I'm going to start with a quick 5-minute explanation of how I heard about Juice Plus, some of our family's experiences on it, and then also a little bit about something called the Healthy Living Plan, which is really an opportunity for anyone who is even considering being a customer to really take a look at that program or that opportunity, become a franchise owner, even if they just plan on doing that first step, which is a healthy living plan. It truly helps virtually offset, the cost of their own family's Juice Plus. So whether you have friends that really want to take this and run and feel that this would be a good, plan A type business for them, that's fantastic. But if there are friends of yours that are super busy and stretched for time and may or may not want to take it and run quite as far as you are, that doesn't mean that they can't become a franchise owner and certainly reap the benefits of getting their own family healthy at wholesale, helping, some neighbors, some extended family get healthy and truly begin to offset the cost of their own. So I think it's really important for everyone to understand that, yes, this is a huge business opportunity, but it can also be just a vehicle, to help your own family, again, get healthy at a discount as well. So that's what the first 5 minutes are going to walk you through, and then I will go into slightly bigger picture after that and then open it up for questions at the end. So I'll go ahead and push play. If anyone has trouble hearing me during, just shoot me a quick text and I can try to make some adjustments.
Hi, my name is Kim McColl. I'm a certified health coach, but I'm also a mom who's genuinely on a mission to help other families get as healthy as they can by adopting one simple change at a time. There are a handful of simple changes that can have profound effects on your family's health. My job is to take those changes and make them practical inside of our very busy households. The very first simple change our family made 4 years ago was adding Juice Plus to our diet. I first heard about Juice Plus from Dr. Sears while completing a health coach certification through his institute. It immediately made sense to me because if I was going to be educating families on the importance of eating significantly more fruits and veggies, I also had to give them a tool to ensure they could easily get that done day in and day out. Since we've added Juice Plus to our diet, and to be honest, we were fairly healthy before we got started, we noticed a lot of improvements like more energy, healthier hair, skin, nails, an easier time maintaining a healthy weight. But by far the most notable change for us has been an incredible boost to our immune systems. And so for a mom of school-age children, you can imagine this has been a dream come true. The Juice Plus Company's mission statement is to inspire healthy living around the world. The first time I heard that, I realized that that's also been my own personal mission for a very long time, even before I was actively health coaching and certainly long before I heard about Juice Plus. In the next 3 minutes, I'm going to walk you through a program the company has that echoes this exact mission. It's called the Healthy Living Plan. When you start Juice Plus, you can choose to order as a customer or a wholesale buyer, and I'm going to walk you through both examples. In this case, I'm going to talk about the trio, the garden, orchard, and vineyard blend, because that's what our family takes, and it's also what I recommend everyone consume. It's 30 fruits, veggies, and berries, and because kids ages 4 and up are eligible to take Juice Plus for free, that means that both a parent and a child together can be taking Juice Plus for just over $2 a day, which is obviously an incredibly low cost for that much produce. Big retailers have been trying for many years to carry Juice Plus on their shelves, but I can tell you that the company will always distribute its products through individual franchise owners. And that's because they want to be sure that every customer is personally taken care of so that Juice Plus truly becomes a lasting health habit. The next example I'm going to walk you through is a wholesale buyer and what that looks like. Because it's only $50 to be a franchise owner, and there's no monthly minimum or inventory requirement, plenty of people pay the $50 to start a franchise and use it simply to get their own families healthy at wholesale prices, okay? These are also people who don't mind managing their own orders. So as a franchise owner, you earn retail profit on anything you sell, and of course, you are your own customer. The retail profit on the trio we're talking about is $39. So every 4 months, you're paying $39 less for your Juice Plus product. If you recall, the company's mission is to inspire healthy living around the world. And they know that you know people that I don't. That's exactly why they introduced the Healthy Own Household on Juice Plus, and also as well. When you generate 500 points in a 30-day period between 3 different households, Juice Plus will send you a $100 Healthy Living Plan bonus. They do that for your efforts in reaching out to those 2 other families that may otherwise have never known about Juice Plus. I always encourage my friends to do the Healthy Living Plan because if you take a look, it basically covers the cost of their Juice Plus. Remember, with the Healthy Living Plan, you're getting a $100 bonus in addition to the retail profit on your own order, as well as the retail profit on the 2 other households you've helped. So $39, $39, $39, and $100. $217, which virtually, again, covers the cost of your own Juice Plus. And much more importantly, you've helped 2 other families that you care a lot about to start getting healthy as well. The other 4 areas, in addition to adding Juice Plus, that we focus on as far as simple changes are eating more whole foods, drinking more water, getting enough exercise, sleeping more, and stressing less. I encourage people that I work with to focus on 1 change at a time over the course of the next 5 months. You have no idea how different your health and life can be 6 months from now by committing to these simple changes one by one inside of your own household. You can visit jpstartup.com for details on all 5 of the simple changes, but definitely contact the person who invited you to watch this to get started on your own healthy living plan. When you do start your own franchise, they will partner with you to help ensure that you take advantage of that healthy living plan that the company offers, but also to reach any goal you set for yourself beyond that. I can assure you that you will inspire healthy living in others just by making these simple changes inside of your own home. And what we have found is that 1 household leads to very quickly huge groups of friends and then entire communities getting healthier and healthier. So this is obviously not just a noble mission, but life-changing for the people that get involved. I thank you so much for taking a few minutes to be with us, and I hope that I've inspired you not just to make these simple changes inside of your own household, but to inspire others to do the same.
Okay. Well, hopefully that was a good summary of how I feel about, the product and the business. Again, just about this. Oops, sorry, hold on. Let me stop. Let me stop the next one. Let's play it. No, we don't need to. There we go. That overview is meant to really help not just those of you that are newer to your franchise or considering a franchise understand the product and the business a little bit, but it's also meant to be a tool to help all of you communicate those things to the people you know. I work very, very hard to provide, YouTube videos, presentations, call-in opportunities like this to ensure that anyone that gets started in this business has, a very easy time communicating the benefits of the product and truly helping people understand the opportunity of the business, okay? So anything that I put out there is meant for you to use and for you to share as you get started and as you grow through your own business. So that video is a short 5-minute clip that you can send to anyone that would be considering taking a look at the product. But I want to go into a little bit of the bigger picture now for those of you who have started a franchise to really kind of guide you in the 1 or 2 things to focus on and also excite you as far as putting the pen to the paper on our compensation plan. So, first and foremost, you're a business owner, which is incredible. I think because it's so easy to get started in our franchise, it's it's easy for us to overlook the fact that we are a business owner, and we are our own boss. We have obviously many partners because we have people who have sponsored us into this business. They have other people on their team who are helping us. You yourself may want to grow a team, but you are a business owner of your own business. You do create your own destiny, and the sky is the limit here. There is certainly never any pressure to, set any goals outside of what you want or what you're comfortable with, but please, please know that this is absolutely a 6 or 7 figure a year annual opportunity should you want it to be. So the first thing, to think about is consistency. Most people don't quit their day job and jump into a Juice Plus franchise, although I will say that's becoming more and more popular for some reason in the UK and in Australia, and I love it. They have such energy, and they just take it and they run. And a lot of folks here are starting to get into that mode as well. But the key here is not, working a ton of hours on your business. It's working smart and working consistently. It is, taking the time to do the right things. I want to talk for just a minute about this concept here of the residual millionaire, because I have a lot of folks on my team who have said to me that their goal is a 6-figure income, and they're all working towards that, and they're all going to do that. And one of the conversations I'd like to have as they're moving in that direction is the one of the residual millionaire. Because, the product that we're sharing is not only a consumable, so something people reorder and reorder and reorder, but because it truly becomes a lifelong health habit for most people who start it, this really is residual income. And so I was talking to someone not that long ago who had roughly reached the $2,500 a month mark, which is great money, when you think about starting from zero. But obviously this person's goal being 6 figures, we were talking about what can we do to get that number from 2,500 to, $9,000 a month. And then we had this conversation, the fact that it would take $1 million saved in the bank at 3% to pay you a residual $2,500 each month, which is pretty extraordinary when you think about it, because to have saved $1 million, you probably would have had to have made at least 3, right, after taxes and groceries and kids' colleges and you name it. So, that is an important thing, I think, to keep in mind as you get started, because this is something that takes some time to build. There are absolutely people in our organization getting to 6 figures inside of a year, okay? So I think that's important to keep in mind. Some people take 2, 3, 4 years to get there. It's all how you want to pace yourself. But as you're getting to your top tier goal, I really want you to keep the idea of the residual income in mind, because it's really unlike anything I've ever had before in any of the professional jobs that I've held. The simple path, to success here, for those of you who are just getting started, these are the steps of our marketing plan, and I'm not going to go too much into detail on all of them. I believe personally that these first 4 are the most important to understand, because really all you're doing to get to the top is helping people do this over and over again, and I'm going to walk you through that right now. There are 2 bonuses that we have that once you understand them, you will understand exactly what you need to do to reach any goal you want. The first one I just talked about in that video is called the HLP, the Healthy Living Plan. That is simply accumulating 500 points within a 30-day period between 3 different households, and your own household counts. So when you're signing up to be a new franchise owner, of course you're going to want to order these awesome products for your own household. Then very likely, for me, my first 3 households were probably mine, my mom and dad, and my twin sister, and then Sean's sister, and then, my neighbors. But you can see that really getting those first 3 is pretty easy to do. In fact, I just had someone join the team 48 hours ago, and I think she did it in under a day, so a very fast promotion there. After you do that, the next promotion you're shooting for is what's called a 2,000 plus. A A 2,000 plus plan is simply accumulating at least 2,000 points your first 60 days between you and anyone you have directly sponsored to join your team. We call that your front line. When you think about a 2,000 plus plan, it's the simplest way to get there is to do your very own HLP, and then 3 people that may have just been customers you can have this conversation with. You know, if they were interested in doing an HLP, they could get their Juice Plus for a highly reduced cost. You know, we saw that first 4 months was, I think, $279, yet they could earn $217, you know, their first month by doing an HLP. So that's getting their Juice Plus for almost free. So a great way to get to your 2,000 plus is to do your own healthy living plan, and then talk to 3 of your friends who you know want to get healthy and who you know like inspiring others and helping others, and help them do an HLP. So keeping those 2 plans in effect and in your mind, the very most raw overview of our marketing plan is right in front of us. You know, the first step is right here, and a lot of people do that their first month. Those 3 households equaling a healthy living plan. And then we just said, you know, then we'll get 3 other people, help them do their healthy living plan. That is your 2,000 plus. Now, to get to that next level, sales coordinator, all we need to do is help those 3 friends who did their HLP to do their 2,000 plus, okay? So if we have a firm understanding of what the healthy living plan is and how it plays into building a 2,000 plus, we can easily help anyone, you know, who we're friends with get to the top commission in the company, which is right here at sales coordinator. Then to get all the way to national marketing director, the average national marketing director in the U.S. is making $120,000 a year. Some are obviously making far more, and you also have full benefits. If this is your goal, all we need to do is link arms and help 5 of your friends get to sales coordinator. You can see when you take a look at this slide how people are getting here inside of a year right now. They're just helping people do HLPs and 2,000 pluses. I'm going to give 4 quick income examples because the big question I had when I got started in this business, after I figured out, you know, that the product itself was bulletproof and something I believed wholeheartedly in. I looked at every shred of research. I have a biology background, and I was pregnant. So I probably studied Juice Plus harder than anyone that's ever put it in their mouth before I started taking it. We've been obviously incredibly impressed by the product. The next question I had was, okay, from a business perspective, though, what is the income opportunity? I will be the first to tell you that we have a rather complex compensation and marketing plan. I will also be the first to tell you that it's exactly the marketing plan that you want. It's unbelievable. And the income examples here, I'm only going to demonstrate one bucket of that. It happens to be what adds up to be the biggest bucket, but it's also the easiest to just calculate on a very cut and dry level. You earn retail profits, you earn commission, you have several different bonus buckets. But I'm going to use a bonus bucket called performance bonus. We are all eligible to earn a 5% override, and that number is right here, a 5% override on our growing downlines. Anyone we're sponsoring into this business as our organization grows. If we ourselves have what's called a qualified business. A qualified business is simply generating 1,000 points per month or more. And I don't want to get things too complicated. I like to try to help my team members all have a self-qualified business, but those people just getting started on your teams will contribute towards that number. So many times people have a qualified business within the first month or so of starting their business. But just to give you another example, if you're looking at just your own customers, 1,000 points a month would be just 15 people eating what Sean and I eat in a day, even less than that, because that's if you're taking Trio and drinking 1 shake a day, that would take 7 households to get you to 1,000 points. So I just want you to know a qualified business is not out of reach. And it's absolutely something that you want to help everyone who joins your team get to, because should someone who joins their organization really want to take this and run, they want to be in a position to be able to earn that 5% override. So my first income example is 5 by 3. So this means I have 5 friends who have joined my team. They each have 5, and I've only gone 3 generations. I've only gone 3 levels down. So I'm only right here. Instead of 3, I did 5, okay? But I only did it 3 different times. And in this case, none of those people have a qualified business. They all just really did their HLP. I tend to call them family buyers, people that really want to pay the $50 to have a franchise, get the discount, and have maybe a customer or 2 buying from them. So in this example, you've got 155 team members generating 100 points apiece, again, all just family buyers, at 0.05, which is generating, almost $800 a month. Okay, same group of people here, but these people now understand, what we understand because we're on this call. They understand the value of generating 1,000 points a month instead of 100. So this is the same group of people, and in this case, they've each got a qualified business. No more, no less. They've just stopped right at a qualified business times 0.05, and you're already at that point making 6 figures a year. And again, that is just helping 5 people get started and then done that 3 different times, okay? And $77.75 a month on top of the retail profit and commissions you'll be getting gets you well over 6 figures. This next example is doing that same thing, but instead of just 3 layers, you've now gone 5. And I will tell you, there's maybe some of you on the phone from my awesome Long Island team, but I will tell you that team, I think, was 7 or 8 layers deep right here inside of like 40 days, maybe 45 days. So this does not have to take a ton of time if you're doing the right activities. But 5 by 5, you can see instead of 155 contributing, you've got 3905. That's a big difference. So, it does really pay to help, everyone who joins your organization be successful and help them have conversations. This business is all about a lot of people doing a little bit. It's not about you doing a ton yourself, and that's the magic of it. In this case, 3905 times, again, these are all just family buyers. That's almost $20,000 a month in just performance bonus. And the last income example is that same 5 by 5 structure. This time everyone has a qualified business, and then you're looking at almost $200,000 a month. There are plenty of people doing that at Juice Plus. It seems crazy for any of us who came from, a typical JOB, but it happens. It happens a lot. Anyway, I love to show this to people because it's a good example. You decide what you want financially, and then we work to build that. I do have people on my team that have said, hey, look, my goal is truly just to cover the cost of my own family's Juice Plus, and that is fine. What I will do is back into what we need to do, and, we'll do it. I have a lot of people, that are here, and we're working hard to get there, and we're going to. So I just want everyone to understand that you're your own boss, you own this franchise, and truly and sincerely, you can get here if you want to be here, and you have the help and support to do that. This was one other kind of what-if scenario. I was talking, I think Stacy's on the phone. I was talking to Stacy Whitmer a couple weeks ago when we were both working out, and we kind of just started playing this what-if game. Like, what if you started today from 0? It was just you, yourself, and I in your franchise, and you decided, okay, May is going to be the month that it's just me. I'm going to do my HLP. In June, I'm going to add my first team member, and then in July, My first team member and I are both going to add one more. In August, every single person on my team is going to add just one more. So this whole scenario was predicated on you starting in May with just you and helping one new person every month do just an HLP, no more, no less. And we've already discussed an HLP is rather easy to do. And then really building a culture of that in your own organization, helping the people that are joining you really understand what the potential is when they are doing this consistently is important. And that's why I built it into an Excel spreadsheet with a million different calculations. But in any case, you can see you're reaching sales coordinator by September, senior sales by October, November. By December of this year, you could be a national marketing director. And there are people doing it that quickly. I talk to them regularly because I always want to know, how are you getting there that quickly? And this is exactly what they're doing. They're being consistent. They've got a lot of people doing a little bit. They're having a lot of fun. They're having a lot of events, and just getting down to business. So you take a look here, 1 year from today, because we're in May right now, 1 year from today, your incremental performance bonus, that's just incremental from that month's new activity, could be over $50,000. And I realize that's a big number. And I realize not every single person who joins your team will be motivated to do that. But you can see, okay, let's say you fell a little bit short a year from now of $50,000 extra dollars that month. There's a lot of wiggle room, but I want you to know what the income opportunity truly and sincerely is. So as far as success in this business, I personally feel that this would not be the largest selling nutritional product in the world, and it is, for those of you who didn't know that. Juice Plus has done over $10 billion in sales, and they are, by a rather large margin, the largest selling nutritional product ever and in the world. We would not be as successful as we are without an extraordinarily simple, effective, and high-quality product. When I first heard about Juice Plus, my skepticism was not in the business. The business made sense to me. It always made sense to me. I thought to myself, I'm skeptical that this is actually fruits and vegetables in a capsule. I need to know that, is this really fruits and vegetables in a capsule? And my second thought was, if it is, then this is what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. Because, as a health coach, I know how hard it is to get people to do that every day. People would pay me a lot of money for an education and all this information on what they should do, and then they just didn't do it because it's hard, And I looked at my own self and our family, and I think we're more virtuous than many in how many fruits and vegetables we get, and we weren't getting nearly enough. So I think first and foremost that the success that this business has seen is because of the product, and that has drawn a lot of people to the business. And then the two things to commit yourself to if you do want to be wildly successful in this business, if you're a person that wants to take it beyond just a discount and into some serious earning, I do think staying laser focused on educating and motivating yourself and your organization to do really two things, and that is what we just talked about. Number one, work towards maintaining a self-qualified business at 1,000 points a month per more so that you get that performance bonus. And number two, commit to helping one new person every single month complete their healthy living plan. That will always keep your business moving forward, but it will also continually help a new friend each month get their business started, get their family healthy at a major discount, and really just start putting Juice Plus into more and more households, which is our ultimate goal. I do think that building a daily method of operation around doing these two things is important. So really treating your business like a business, even if you only have 5 hours a week to put into it, that's fine. Because if during those 5 hours you're treating it like a business and you're focusing on those two things, then you'll get there. There's some people that probably have an hour a week. There's some people putting in 5 hours a day because they want to get there much more quickly. Whatever the pace that works for you is what will work. And you have a large team of people here with you to help you and support you. So whoever, has invited you to this call because they think that you would be really good at this and that you would really, really enjoy it, that you could help change a lot of lives and a lot of families get healthy. You have their support, you have my support, you have Sean's support, who's still in the room, possibly meditating. No, I'm just kidding. But you have all of our support, and we have an incredible team, an incredible culture, lots to look forward to. Juice Plus as a business in the United States has been, like I said, very successful since its inception, but since roughly July of 2014 has just been explosive. So now is ultimately probably the best time ever, truly, to get involved, and we are here to help. We are here to help. So if anyone has any questions, please let me know. Does anyone have any questions about what I just showed?
Okay. You're very clear and thorough.
I try, and I love this. You guys who are on the phone who know me well know that I am genuine about this. I really, truly love this product. We swear by it. We probably eat more Juice Plus than like anyone in the country. But I feel just as strongly about the business at this point. I'm very close to making National Marketing Director, and I really want to help. Sean and I have a goal of helping 10 people on our team get to National Marketing Director within the next 3 years. So we're going to do it. We're here to help anyone who wants our help. We make ourselves very, very available for these kinds of calls. And again, we're always sending out recordings. You can plug both we have an outstanding customer care Facebook page that a few of the leaders on our team help manage. We also have a really good internal page for all of us on the team that keeps everyone motivated and information sharing and idea exchanging. So there's just a lot to plug into to help you do this very easily.
Thank you so much, Kim.
You're welcome, and I recorded this, so I will convert it to proper format, and I will post for you to share with anyone who may have missed it.
Awesome.
All right. Have a great night, everybody.
You
Bye.
too. Bye-bye.